to start this with a bit of a fun collection of streams that I'm gonna do now. Most of them, or like all of them, are just gonna be demos. A few days ago, Steam, not a few days, like almost a week ago, Steam allowed a kind of an event. They've been doing this quite often, actually. They've been already started doing this as often as they could. An event where you get to not just see upcoming games, but actually play demos of them. Well, the demos are available where you can just, as I said, see and play games, demos. I know this is kind of strange, and I'm really sounding strange, but because I think there was like a decade long, or maybe 15 years even, where we had absolutely no demos for pretty much anything, like anything, or there was like so rare or so uncommon that just like you cannot test the game before you actually buy it. You can only see maybe YouTube's Let's Play and stuff like that. So to have something like this be a more of an occurrence lately is awesome. Still, it's mostly indies, or pretty much always indies, but even to that extent, it's good that we have this. It's good that we can actually play this. I actually forgot to prepare one thing, but let me talk and I'll do it all the way. In any case, yes, Steam is pushing for these demo events more and more, usually around time where there are major gaming events. Like during the recording of this stream, there should have been E3 and stuff like that, but you know what? That's cancelled. Come on. Okay. Sorry. In any case, yeah, I'm just gonna start. I am gonna need a controller for this. But as I said, they usually do it during these kind of events, and I'm glad for it because I can actually play some of the games that I want to get them when they come out, or review them and play them with you guys. So I applaud this, and I will hope this gets all the way up to the AAA games, because some of them really need to have demos for people to don't just pre-order or just stupidly buy. And maybe they get more pre-orders if you actually have demos that can show good games. Like one of the recent ones that they did really well, and I even covered it, was the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is good. So stuff like that needs to happen more. We need to have more demos, so not just on conferences and E3s and the conventions and stuff like that, but available to the mass public so they can actually see if they want to play the game. Like you still have closed betas, but that's or like betas, but that's mostly for online games. You still have early access, but then you pay that. You can't really actually play it. And I mean, you can always pirate, test out the game, see if you like it, then buy it. But that's a whole gray area that we don't need to get into right now. So what I'm saying is, we should have more demos, and for today I'm gonna try and play as many games as I can, squeeze as many games as I can, and then split them up into episodes. So this is gonna be just for the first one, and then the next ones are gonna be just me getting into the game. What I'm gonna start with is a game I have seen almost 2 years ago, maybe just a year and a half, online. Like there was, I think, an article and a simple trailer and stuff like that, and I said the moment I saw it, like, I want to play this. This looks fun. This looks interesting. I want to play. Then, a year ago, on Gamescom, I had a chance to actually meet the developers. I actually had a chance to talk to them, to get the first possible demo of the game and play it, which I highly enjoyed doing that. It was a little bit funny, but again, that's I'll tell the story if I have the time later on. In any case, I enjoyed it. I played it. I ended up playing it again when it was first released on Steam as a demo, a limited time demo. So I did another run of it. It was pretty much the same thing as I played in Gamescom, which is fine. The chance for everybody to play that is good. Next is, but well, a few days ago, they've again been in this kind of an event and released a demo, and I think this one is a bit different. I think I booted it up and I see at least the start of it is different. It's kind of gonna get a little trippy, very, I think, French school of animation that's combined with a little bit of anime style of intro with the music, with effects and everything. I hope it doesn't get too loud, but never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna just boot up the game, see how it goes, and then maybe it's a different kind of demo, but if not, you just get a chance to see it. If it is the same, I'll be able to actually play it properly and fully. So, let's dig into Haven. That's the one. Yeah, that's what I've been talking about. The intro is kind of weird. Just give me a second. I made a mistake. Yep, there I am again. And here we go back to the game. Intro's a bit weird and trippy and shows a bit of things, but this is a game about a couple, more or less. And games like this are kind of super rare. Like, usually you have a main character and a sidekick and stuff like that. Or just somebody that who's in a game for a limited amount of time and then goes away or comes back and stuff like that. This is two characters at once, at all times, as far as I know. I don't know if they're gonna get separated, but this is the premise of the game, and you will see the couple is kind of cute. That's fire. That's not welding, that's fire.
What's that you got cooking?
Apple dew stew with apple dews.
Didn't we have that yesterday? Or the day before?
No. Yesterday it was baked apple dew with apple dews, and the day before it was fried apple dews.
With apple dews. I remember now.
Sorry, I'm doing what I can to switch up our meals. But in my defense, we have a pretty limited set of ingredients.
It has a little bit of like visual novel style of choosing answers in the presentation, but there is stuff in the background happening.
Hey, I wasn't complaining. I'm glad that you're doing the cooking. Otherwise, I'd be eating, I guess, apple juice.
Oh, did you have a chance to look at the engine?
Yeah, it does seem like it took some damage upon landing, but I should be able to fix that real quick.
I also have some good news.
What's that?
I love you.
You see the kind of cuteness I've been talking about.
Oh, with the lights off? Works for me.
No, I didn't do that. We must have run out of flow.
Weren't you supposed to charge up the nest today?
Excuse me if I was working on the engine. I can't do everything.
No worries. I'll go get some more outside. If I'm lucky, I'll stumble upon something to spice up the apple juice.
I'll come with you.
I didn't see this photo before. So yeah, you can control either or, which is also good. Now this seems like a more stable demo than the ones before. Right trigger to glide. Ooh, yeah. And the gliding is a bit different, I think. I think before you kind of made a bit bigger trail. Yeah, I remember it leaving a more glowing extreme trail. This is still good. More to characters.
A flow thread.
Oh yeah, maybe it's when you actually hit the flow thread. Let me just hit one. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, when you charge up.
Perfect.
Although it seems like one thread won't be enough.
No worries, we'll find others.
The music's really
How many more do you
nice.
think we need?
I don't know. 3? Maybe 4?
Good thing there are plenty of flow threads around here.
Left trigger. Ooh, drifting. This is the major way you're gonna be controlling the characters and flying around. Like, you can still walk to explore. But yeah, this is gonna be most of it. And the atmosphere, the design is really good.
Yes! Just like that.
We can get a little bit over here. And the flow is just not just gonna be here for like collecting and stuff, but it allows you to climb up.
We were too slow.
No biggie. Plenty of threads out there.
Oh, well. Let's try again. Oh, I'm bad at this.
One or two more threads, and we'll be all set.
Let's get some apple juice as well.
Apple juice again.
Who knows how long we're gonna be stuck here? We might as well stock up.
I'm taking the lead. Alright, I'm all charged up.
Me too. We can go when you're ready.
Let's see if I can. And most of the game, I think, is gonna be just exploring these kinds of aisles. They're gonna be like levels, pretty much. Oh, wait, I think I found something.
Have you ever seen such a thing?
No, never. Must be an endemic species, and I know it wasn't here yesterday. I mean, 24 hours ago. You know what I'm saying. I wonder if it's edible.
Only one way to find out.
Yes, you're right. I'll pick up some berries and run some tests. First, we'll need to observe any cutaneous reactions. Then we'll cook them to eliminate bacteria.
It's peppery.
Not.
Go ahead, try it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh yeah, that is peppery.
Lightweight. Off we go. Let's pick these.
I'm not sure these will go great with the apple dew, but where there's a meal, there's a way.
You know what doesn't go great with apple dews? Apple dews.
Rattle pepper. Yeah, the music might be a bit loud. Let's see if there is anything I can check. Oh, you can get dialogues. Status of each character, which is good doing, but we'll see that in time. Let me just... Yeah. Accessibility, let's see. How to play dialogues, handshakes. Huh, okay. You can actually tweak the enemy damage, which is nice, stuff like that. Combat HP bars. These are nice. Inventory, what do we have? Just here. It's interesting they have this much stuff planned for, like, just resources, gear, fighting gloves. I'm just interested to see what's gonna happen. Use ribbon. Well, it keeps it. This is basically a story of Kay and you, and how, well, we shall see a bit of it now, but it's generally their adventure. And this is a cute thing, like they even can hold hands while gliding. It is a really, I don't have really words, but interesting game, except like I believe it's gonna be a lot of story in it as well. So let's see how long this demo goes.
All good. This should last us a few days.
Now it's our turn to fill up.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, this is a strange thing about this. You can actually, like, as a ghost or a voyeur or whatever, walk around their nest and interact with stuff. It might have, like,
Do you need anything? Do you need anything?
No.
Huh. Me neither.
it will probably have more interactability as the time goes. But first, let's cook. Okay. Nope.
Done. Apple dew stew with apple dews.
I can't tell if you're actually excited about this, or if you just enjoy seeing me suffer.
Still need to be work a little bit on the actual characters in these sections, like a little bit more details and polish, but it's looking good.
How long do you think this is gonna last?
The flow? Well, if we keep our consumption in check, I think a few days.
No, I meant us. Us here. How long until they come get us?
Do we have to talk about this?
We are going to need to at some point. We need to be prepared. We need a plan.
I'm planning on finishing my plate without hearing about the apiary. Is that okay?
Okay. Okay.
And FYI, you are the one that ruined the mood, not me.
We've already eaten too much. We've already eaten too much.
Don't have enough. Is it? Not really sure how far it is. It's a nice little ship, I can say that.
You?
Alright, let's talk about it. Fine.
I was just gonna ask if you could switch off the light.
Oh,
You've been mulling it over this whole time?
of course I've been mulling it over this whole time. Thank you for adding one more thing to my mind.
Hold on. Are you telling me you hadn't thought about it before?
You know what? No, I hadn't thought about it. I'm trying not to think about the apiary. Enjoy what we have here, even if it isn't much. Do you really think that they can come get us here?
If we could take the flow bridge here, then so can they.
There's no way they can know where we are. Is there? I cut off the autonav, the astrolock, even the landing was all manual.
I'm just saying, let's prepare for the worst.
At worst, I kill them.
Whoa, you.
What? If that's what it takes not to go back, I'll do it. No problem. Kill them, steal their ship. By the time they send more guys, we'll be far away.
You're seriously not considering...
Maybe not. Maybe I am. At worst, we'll know.
You're scaring me.
Oh, come on. You're totally safe. You're my teddy bear.
I'm not sure how I should take this.
Well, take me in your arms for a start.
That's what I said at the beginning. It's an interesting couple story.
You aren't dressed yet?
I put on my pajamas.
I mean, to get out.
Well, see, I was just wondering, do we have to get out? Can't we just hang in the nest for once? Lounge around, read a book, watch a movie?
We don't have movies.
Right, sure, but you know what I mean.
Come on, the weather's great.
But the weather is always great.
For now, who knows? Tomorrow could be the beginning of the long winter months. It could last for years. One more reason to stock up on apple juice.
You know, always being right is not necessarily a good quality. On the contrary, many people find it very unappealing.
You?
Not sure.
Oh, we have to battles. Yeah, this is not just like a 3D visual novel. This is an actual adventure game. So there will be combat soon enough.
Do you remember where the apple juice were?
Could we try and pick something else for a change?
How these grew fast.
Is it me, or is the ground shaking?
It's shaking. It's shaking a lot.
Ooh, there goes the ship. Ooh. And the wings, I think.
Is it over?
Seems like it. Anything broken?
No. No, I don't think so. Well, except...
It's not all lost.
Well, it is a bit.
Look, we can always search the islet, try and find a way to get to the other side.
Such as...
I don't know. A rope, a jetpack, spring-loaded shoes, anything.
And if we don't find it?
If we don't find... I don't know. That's why we'll have to find something.
Okay.
Well, at least we got Apple News. Music stopped. Now we can hear myself. Well, never mind. Maybe pick up.
I think I found something.
Huh?
Call me crazy, but this looks like a Bluton.
Yep, it looks like a flow bridge. Kind of like the one we took to get here. But smaller?
Is that possible?
Why not? We still don't really know how the flow bridges work in space, but if the phenomenon can happen on a macro scale, then why not on this one? If there can be flow between two planets, why not two bits of a planet?
Okay. If this really is a flow bridge, I'm not sure what we're waiting for.
What?
Flow bridges are linking one place to another, right? So this one definitely leads someplace.
Wait, you want to just get on there without knowing where it goes?
It goes elsewhere. I think that's as good a start as any.
Huh.
Let's float that bridge. Yeah, I know that was fine.
Do we have everyone? Okay?
Here.
Then we're good.
Looks like we're on another islet.
Yeah. The bridge seems to be a link between the islets. If there are any others like this, we may be able to get back to the nest.
That's the idea. Ooh, more peppers.
Watch out. I'm not sure
Oh,
our boots will fare too well in the water.
Oh, could they get damaged?
No way. They're waterproof. But you won't exactly grip the track underwater.
Oh yeah, this is, I think, new. I don't think you could... Either I haven't fallen into water before in previous demos, or they've actually added this. Yeah, you can flow above it, but not in it. This is interesting. Then yeah, you get stuck. But we saw this little guy. Let's see what happens.
Do you see what I'm seeing?
A big ugly lizard?
No, the mushrooms on its back. Looks like a type of Hygroscybrubescens.
Ah. Is that good news? Like, can we eat it?
Oof. Not at all. Unless you're looking for a quick way to unload your kidneys. But don't you find that symbiosis amazing? The movements of the lizard are helping spread the spores. As far as what the lizard is gaining, I'll have to study that closer.
They-
Maybe it doesn't even know. Maybe we should tell it.
No way. You don't get in the way of Mother Nature's plans.
I'll make sure I remember that next time you have salad stuck in your teeth.
Aw, scratch the big mushroom lizard. Wait, can you do that as well? I wonder if he follows or something. Ah, broke it. Oh, there's more lizards. More rattle pepper. This is a tough one, I think. Oh no, this is the end. Let's just check this side. Well, you can't go wrong with apple juice. Oops. A little buggy, but that's not an issue.
Follow me. Seems like our mini flow bridge wasn't a unique occurrence.
Good, because those things are really useful. Wow, that's actually... what is that?
We should take a closer look.
Any idea what's underneath our feet, Mr. Geologist?
I'm a biologist.
Isn't that the same thing?
Biology, the living, geology, the rocks.
And what makes you think this is not living, pray tell?
It looks like a dust deposition. Some kind of rust. And it looks like this kind of rust is particularly sensitive to flow.
What?
Look beneath your feet.
Oh, there's vegetation underneath. It was probably smothered.
Good thing we came this way.
That way. Look. It looks like the rust.
Great. We can bring that back to the nest to study it.
Basically, we're cleaning this place of rust and whatever it actually is. I'm getting something to eat. So, yeah. I think we've covered most of the basics for the story. I wanted to leave them to tell it, but it's... yeah, these two are kind of stuck on this floating island planet, escaping from who knows what evil company or whatever. And it's basically their story of survival in this place and discovery, as far as that. So, I think I forgot what kind of stupid ass questions I had for the developers when I was interviewing them, but it's mostly just more of this. You float around, explore, meet interesting things, battle out, and there's gonna be mystery and intrigue and stuff, and I think this is gonna be... oh, yep, combat.
Be careful. These creatures don't seem to be in their right mind.
I did notice that.
So, charge and order. Oh, impact and blast.
Chill.
All right, that's it.
You started. One of them is weakened. We should be able to pacify it.
Copy that. Take that. All right, that's it.
Targeting is kind of not there. What? Oh. Oh yeah, didn't charge it enough.
It's settled down. Now's the time.
You?
Are you okay?
Wait.
Bye.
Eat that.
And this is kind of the dual combat that the game has. You can even do this.
Target locked.
Oh. Yeah, different kinds of creatures have different things. Like some you can blast, some you can impact. Oh yeah, forgot. Can you do double pacify?
Done and done.
Oh, nice.
We're that good.
Whew. We lost him.
But yeah, it's an interesting type of combat where you control both characters and you need to kind of like hold up and decide what to do for both of them.
We've been spotted.
No? Let's see how many. Oh, a lot. Let's try to blast them.
Dodge this one. Ooh.
Come on. Why didn't you?
Are you alright?
Take that. Take that.
One down. Blammo. You.
Great job.
You're welcome.
One left.
Your health is presented with lights, I think?
There you
But
go.
you can take up a bunch of
Who's
hits for
next?
now. Oh, you can actually scratch them after you release them. Nice.
Another flow bridge.
That's great. It means there must be others. If we're lucky, they'll bring us back to the nest.
If I remember correctly, that's actually the end of the demo if I go through that flow bridge. And there is a boss fight I can have here. So I'm just gonna go do that. After
Even the
cleaning
apple
this.
juice shrubs are completely covered.
I hope this one will yield some nice and juicy fruit to thank us.
I think I might actually need to get some flow to heal myself. Oh, maybe the boss is actually. No, there he is. Let's see.
I thought this planet was supposed to be a desert.
Deserted, not a desert. According to the archives, a colonization plan had been considered by the apiary, with Exonova as the main provider. But the planet was eventually classified as inhospitable.
Let me guess. High seismic activity?
I don't know. The file doesn't say anything about that.
I hope we don't have any more unpleasant surprises.
Yeah, this demo is mostly what I've played before, so
Don't be scared.
kind of not.
We're just trying to take a closer look at you.
I think this was in there. Just need to catch it. Come on, buddy. Come on. This guy is really wily. Come on, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, close. Close. Maybe I need to actually make it slow.
Come on! What a chicken!
I'll try and take care of the boss and then come back for him. Maybe after that he's gonna join us. I think I'm losing flow while I'm flying over this and cleaning. Let's get to the boss fight. So there is actually a shield option.
Shielding!
Vic, he's too impervious.
We should coordinate our attacks. I think we found the right technique.
Cover me.
Yep, she got hurt, pretty much.
I got this.
Let's block both shield. I don't know how long this lasts.
Ha! I'm sure he felt that.
Oh, he's gonna...
You want
Ouch.
some more?
I can do just one before I need to shield.
Cover me.
Yep.
Are you okay?
You're
Before I...
safe.
Nice.
Oh, that's... Ooh.
My shield is out.
Oh yeah, his shield is trashed. But this thing is trashed as well. Oh yeah, we need to double pacify him.
Kapow!
Who's next?
That's how we rock.
The combat is actually fun and interesting. And I
Aren't
want
we the
to...
lucky ones?
Oh,
What are they?
You've never heard of boba nuts? They're one of the most nutritious nuts. 25% carbohydrates, 50% protein, 75% lipids.
That adds up to 150%.
Precisely. A great mystery of modern science.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Maybe. But once you have a taste of my boba salad, you will forget all about it.
oh, wait, I forgot. Yep, there's the actually the area I want to go and try. Actually, because this is a flight that usually fail instantly. You can actually use flow to fly around, but you need to follow these flow trails. And if you fail, you drop. You need to drift. Ah, that's good. Yeah, it was quite both for it, but yeah, I am honestly cannot wait for this game to fully come out so I can play it completely, because it does show good signs of storytelling, of character development, of mystery even. There is, like, you're on a new planet, you need to discover what it does, where it goes. Damn, I think this is the best I did. I usually failed somewhere along the line.
Do we stink or something?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, I almost caught him.
We'll never catch her.
Honestly, I think this is a new addition and I have no idea how to deal with this. Because I don't know. Let me just clean up the planet. I think there was one more. Yeah.
That was the last one.
Clearly. We're breathing a lot easier without all this rust.
Hi, buddy. You almost killed me. I'll figure out what the other guys for them. So, yeah, they are hurt. They are hurting badly, and I do not have any. Oh wait. Can they eat to regain HP? I have no idea. Ooh, yeah, got beat up a bunch. As far as I know, I think after this is the end of the demo. If it doesn't, I'm gonna continue playing that. But yeah, Haven, I would highly recommend people to check it out and see if you find it interesting enough to even buy it and play it, or try the demo. I think this demo is still available on Steam. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Oh, I thought they were covering HP or something. Look at this stupid comment. Oh my god. Let's end this before I say more stupid stuff. Check out the game, check out the demo, and yeah, this is PC and Consoles 2020. I hope so. I do hope so. It comes so soon. It's an interesting character development, character story that I have not seen often. Like, you either have a bunch of characters with you and they're your sidekicks more or less, or you have, like, kind of reminds me of Booker and Elizabeth in Bioshock Infinite, a little bit of even The Last of Us with Ellie and Joel, more or less. But this is honestly just a couple of people, a couple that loves each other, and then they are on an adventure together. And all of this just screams fun times and fun plays for me. And the music is really good. So check it out, play it for yourself, decide if you want or not. It's much easier with a controller, like highly so. Not because it's a console game, but because, dear God, controlling two people and keyboard and mouse and stuff like that, it can get crazy and the controls can get all over the place. So check it out, play it if you can, and I'm gonna be switching to a next game, and then it's gonna go next and next. Thanks guys for watching. It's the stories that we play.